My name is Pastor Apollo Ofar, and I am from Miramar, Florida. I've been a Christian all my entire life. My great-grandmother was a Christian. My grandmother was a Christian. My mom is a Christian. My father is a Christian. And of course, they passed it down, Christianity, to me. I worked as a choir directress, maybe for about 18 years. I served on the praise and worship team. And every fourth Sunday, Eve Guild, I know when I set off to have a stronger relationship with Christ, I began to learn Him the more. Really getting into His Word, knowing everything about Him. And it seemed like the more I got to know Him, the more my desire grew to become a leader. My daughter preaching the Word of God, showing me that the church was packed out, and showing me people on the outside trying to get in. He also showed me another dream of another church, and he kept showing me. It seemed like as I got closer to him, he began to show me a whole lot of things that, that I can do in him. So he began to show me and speak to me, about that process first. And then he had told me that to start saving money.
My name is Diamond Montgomery. I am from Broward County, Florida. I know, like, when I first started going to church and things like that, it was always like this: oh, I want to be like that. I want to be like that pastor. That pastor's up there, and that minister's up there. All things come in God's time. I would love to do something like that, but I wasn't looking for it, or was I seeking for it. When I became a minister, the pastor I was under previously, before I moved back down here in Broward, they called me and said, well, God is calling you to ministry. And so it was a complete surprise to me. But I didn't seek for it. I didn't go for it. It came to me. And then after doing it and, being a minister, it's hard work. And so, it's not something that everyone should say, oh, I want to do. I want to do this just because of the lights and the glamour. Because the lights and the glamour is just a small part of ministry. I sing on the praise and worship team. I do marketing. Social media is such a huge platform. My age group, or just even people older than me, we are all moving towards a place of technology. And so it really just creates a platform for the church. Sometimes
the word come to inspire us, it come to empower us, it come to rebuke us. But with all of that, it allowed me to be stronger in the Word of God.
As I grow in God, like, my preparation becomes different. With me now, it's just He'll speak something, or He'll show me something, where it be on TV. You can find God anywhere. You could be just staring at the clouds, so it's just being, accepting to His voice and opening your ears to hear His voice.
Well, my name is Alfred Offer. I was born in the Caribbean, Dominica, and I migrated to Florida. I've been living there for quite a number of years now, and I love it there. Well, my role in church is a pastor. I pastor a church with my wife in Hollywood, Florida. It's a church we recently opened, and we are growing in numbers. We believe that God has appointed us for such a church as this, as we're doing right now. Well, music is a great source of inspiration. Music ushers the presence of God. Music brings it actually allows us to worship God to the next level. It opens the door for Spirit of God to come in. You know, it sets us in an atmosphere where we can feel free. You know, where we can worship God in truth, where we can pour out our spirit.
Having a community of people with one goal, you know, even if you do get weary sometimes or get tired, you know, you always have that family like, no, we got to keep going.
Yeah.
We have to keep going because we have a goal in mind. And so I feel like sometimes people forget that family is very important. You know, even though you grow up and you leave your parents' house and things like that, this is still your family.
Mm-hmm.
And this is your legacy. This is what you're leaving down for generations to come.
Ministry begins at home. It starts at home before you actually begin to reach out into the community or reach out to different people. It starts at home.
I would say committed. I would say you have to be committed, and you have to be called by God to do that, because it's the challenge. Ministry is a challenge.
Be sure and dedicated to this walk and dedicated to starting a ministry or just staying at a ministry that just started, because it's like you're used to a certain thing and you're like, oh, okay, well, you know, God, you know, I have to find you right here and right now. And of course you're everywhere, but when you're alone with it's just you and your family and there's no one else but you and your family, you got to know how to do, you know, have church. And by church I mean worship God in spirit and truth all by yourself.